Hello, my students. Welcome to our third week of online lesson. Hope that you are all well in health. So let's proceed with our listening skills and speaking skills. So together with me, please open your books at page 82. And firstly, we are going to deal with listening skills. I remember that with one class, I started doing it, but I didn't finish it. So let's proceed with the first exercise of listening skills, page 92. Follow me, please. So look at the logos. So which of these is a search engine, a social network site, a shopping site, a travel site, an online auction site, an encyclopedia, a film site? So let's begin. A search engine. All of you know that if we want to find something, we should just click Google. A social networking site. I think that all of you are aware that it is Facebook. A shopping site from where you can buy things. So maybe it is 4 or 5, but I will say that it is Amazon.com. Because eBay, it is more an online auction site. Not only you can buy things, but also you can sell things. Okay, Earth's biggest movie database, so a film site. Wikipedia, we know that it is an encyclopedia. And Expedia.com, it is a travel site. Okay, so here you have the vocabulary for this exercise. What is an encyclopedia? What is a film site? Online auction site? Okay, search engine auction, a website where people can buy things by making the highest offer. Okay, search engine, shopping site, social networking site, and travel site. So let's continue, please, with 1B. Which are your favorite websites and why? Okay, many of you will say Facebook, because you can send messages, you can talk with your friends, you can make new friends. Some of you may say Google, because you can find anything that you wish there. Some of you may say IMDb, because you can see the latest movies, so premiere movies, and so on. But let's listen to the author here. Let's listen to its opinion.
My favorite websites are Facebook and YouTube. I like Facebook because it's a social networking site which I use to connect with my friends. As for YouTube, it's another favorite site of mine where people upload videos such as funny things their pets do, their favorite songs, or clips from TV programs and films.
Okay, he believes that, but his favorite website are Facebook and YouTube for this reason. You can just stop the recording here and just make 1 or 2 sentences for your favorite one. For example, why it is Google, why it is Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, that I know that most of you make use of it. So what is it about? What is it about? Okay, so
IMDb, the Internet Movie Database, is an online database of information related to movies, TV shows, actors, video games, and fictional characters featured in visual entertainment media.
Okay, Expedia.com.
Expedia.com is an internet-based travel website based in the US. It books airline tickets, hotel reservations, car rentals, cruises, holiday packages, and various attractions and services.
Okay, Facebook.
Facebook is a social networking service and website. Users must register before using the site, after which they may create a personal profile, add other users as friends, and exchange messages. Users may join common interest groups organized by workplace, school, or college.
Amazon.com.
Amazon.com is the world's largest online retailer. It started as an online bookstore, but soon diversified, selling DVDs, CDs, software, video games, electronics, apparel, furniture, food, and toys.
eBay.
eBay is an online auction and shipping website in which people and businesses sell a broad variety of goods and services worldwide.
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia is a free, collaborative, multilingual internet encyclopedia. It has become the largest and most popular general reference work on the internet.
Okay, and Google.
Google specializes in internet search and cloud computing. It hosts and develops a number of internet-based services and products.
Okay, so how do we say each of these? Do you know? Okay, so let's listen to them. At,
underscore,
underscore,
// dot.
dot. Okay, so read the addresses, which are email addresses and website addresses. It is too easy. I'm sorry, website, email, website, email, and website. It is too easy because when we see www dot etc., we know that it is a website, or http column here, okay, / facebook.com. It is a website address. So before we make exercise 3, so before we hear Radio talk about using the internet, let's check these words, okay? So
Experience,
assignment, Naturátespis, research, work that involves studying something in order to find out facts about it.
educational tool,
Something that is used to aid teaching. For example, now my educational tool, it is my smartphone, my computer, my ebooks.
concern,
A feeling of worry,
usage,
the amount of something that is used.
search word,
A keyword that is typed into a search engine. So for example, I want to search about social I want to search about something, let's say about books. So about a particular book, I'm going to write down, if I don't remember the title of the book, just a keyword of this book, and I'm going to find it, of course.
plagiarism,
You know what is plagiarism? It means the work of somebody else, to take it just to make it copy paste and to make it mine. So this is a plagiarism, a kind of let's say of theft.
survey,
A study of people's opinion made by asking questions.
acceptable,
Approved of.
software,
Okay, a computer program.
section,
A separate part of something, a part of something. Okay, so now we are ready to listen to our part here. So before you listen, just have a look at these 6 statements here, because we are going to mark them as true or false. Okay, so listen and decide if each sentence is true or false. What is Mrs. Brady's intention? What is his intention? Okay, so we are going, her intention, sorry, we are going to explain it after we listen to the recording. So please stop the recording, read the 6 statements, and now let's listen to the recording, please.
Now in the studio, I am delighted to welcome Charlotte Brady. Charlotte has 20 years' experience as a secondary school teacher and has also written a number of articles on technology in education. Today, Charlotte is here to talk about how secondary school students can use the internet to help them do their homework. Charlotte, welcome to the show. Tell us, do you believe that students should use the internet for all their homework assignments?
No, certainly not. It's often not necessary. For most homework assignments, school textbooks offer students all the information they need. But for some homework assignments, which involve doing research, for instance, the internet can be a very useful educational tool.
I see, but I'm sure some of our listeners will worry that children are using the internet too much already, to chat to friends, for example, and shouldn't be spending even more time online to help them with their homework.
I understand this concern completely. In my research, I found that many British secondary school students spend up to 6 hours a day online. This is far too much and can have terrible effects on a teenager's health. But I don't think this should be a reason not to use the internet for educational purposes. Instead, parents should make sure that their children spend less time using the internet for entertainment and more time using it for educational reasons.
But how is this possible? For example, a student might tell his parents that he is using the internet for homework when he is actually surfing entertainment websites.
Well, that's the difficulty. But I think if parents and teachers work together, it's possible to find solutions. We need to guide and control the use of the internet for homework. For example, teachers should clearly tell their students which homework assignments they are allowed to use the internet to help them with, and make a record of this on an online page for parents to view. This way, a parent can know when their child is telling the truth about their internet usage. Also, teachers should provide students with key search words and specific sites to use, so that students waste as little time as possible online.
Those sound like good ideas, but what about the problem of plagiarism? Aren't you worried that students will copy texts from the internet and hand them in as their own work?
Of course, that's an issue. In a recent survey carried out in the UK, almost 30% of students between the ages of 11 to 18 asked said that they thought it was acceptable to simply copy text from websites and hand them in as their own work. But there's a way to fight this problem. Nowadays, there is software, such as Turnitin, that can easily spot plagiarized work. Teachers just need to copy a section of a student's text into the software, and it will search the internet to see if it already exists online. If more schools start using this sort of software, students will think twice before copying text from the internet and presenting it as their own work.
Very interesting. Charlotte Brady, thank you for being with us today.
It was a pleasure.
Okay, I just played here once, but you can play it at home twice or 3 or 4 times, as many times as you wish. So let's proceed with the statement. So Mrs. Brady has worked as a teacher for 20 years. Okay, for 20 years. So what did you put? It is true. Why?
Charlotte has 20 years' experience as a secondary school teacher.
Secondary school teacher. Miss Brady believes that students don't need the internet to do their homework. Do they need it or not? Okay, so it is false because...
But for some homework assignments which involve doing research, for instance, the internet can be a very useful educational tool.
So it is a useful educational tool, sometimes it says, for projects or assignments that need research. Miss Brady thinks parents worry too much about the amount of time their children spend on the internet. Okay, so it is false.
Instead, parents should make sure that their children spend less time using the internet for entertainment and more time using it for educational reasons.
Okay, the radio presenter worries that students could lie about they are doing online. Okay, she agrees with that.
For example, a student might tell his parents that he is using the internet for homework when he is actually surfing entertainment websites.
Okay, so it is true. Miss Brady suggests the ways parents can check on their children when they use the internet, and it is true how they can do it.
For example, teachers should clearly tell their students which homework assignments they are allowed to use the internet to help them with, and make a record of this on an online page for parents to view.
Okay.
This way, a parent can know when their child is telling the truth about their internet usage.
Turnitin can help students search for information online. This is false.
Nowadays, there is software, such as Turnitin, that can easily spot plagiarized work.
Okay.
Teachers just need to copy a section of a student's text into the software, and it will search the internet to see if it already exists online.
So Turnitin, it is a software program that detects, let's say, plagiarism, not search for information online. So here, finish. It is the end of part 1.